This man stole 13 diamonds from Africa. He dug a hole under a tree in London's outskirts and buried the diamonds there. The man's name was David. When he was 11 years old, due to breaking a taboo, his father sent him to Africa. He's now back for his father's funeral. His appearance shocked everyone as if they'd seen a ghost, because he was supposed to have died 10 years ago. There were even horror stories circulating about his death. When his half-sister saw him, she screamed that the gates of hell had opened. During the funeral, David's behavior seemed incredibly strange to everyone. He was muttering weird incantations. At the banquet, people were discussing what exactly happened to David in Africa. At this moment, an old man noticed David's absence. He pretended to use the bathroom to check where David went. Just then, David appeared behind him, asking what the old man wanted. The old man nervously told David that he was his father's lawyer. His father had left a will before his death. David was the sole heir, including a mysterious island. But the lawyer warned David that the island was useless and very dangerous. David showed an attitude of not needing his concern. Meanwhile, this brother-in-law he had never met was extremely upset about David's appearance. Because of his return, the inheritance that was almost his had to be given up. That night, David had someone dig up the newly buried coffin. He moved his father onto a carriage. He wanted to verify the cause of his father's death. Indeed, his father's death wasn't as simple as it seemed. The test results showed his father had been poisoned. David then returned to his home. Only the old butler remained there. Seeing David after 10 years, he wept and complained that David had returned too late, and told him everything about his father's situation. David told the butler he knew things weren't that simple, indicating he had it all figured out. The next day, the lawyer appeared at the East India Company's high-level meeting, reporting David's unexpected appearance at the funeral. This had disrupted their plans to acquire the island. The chairman had people investigate David's background. David had once been at the East India Company's military academy. He had excelled in all subjects, but during a sea voyage, there was an accident. No one on the ship survived. David had vanished since then. However, rumors were spreading about David's horror stories in Africa. Since David would inherit the island's ownership, they had to negotiate with David again, but they could never have imagined how much disaster this decision would bring them.